Instacart now has 8 of the top 10 grocery chains in the country. Remember, it did have Whole Foods, but that partnership went away after Amazon acquired the chain and beefed up its own online grocery offerings. Major is a chain in the Midwest that uses another company for delivery. But there you see it, the landscape. To discuss this and more, CNBC contributor and editor-in-chief of The Verge, Nilay Patel, joins us. Nilay, good morning. And I find this so interesting that it comes just a few weeks after Jeff Bezos did a really rare thing for him. He named Amazon competitors. One of them was Instacart, one of the newer ones, and one of the more established ones was Walmart. So them finally teaming up now, does that really present a real risk to Amazon's grocery offering, but perhaps beyond that too?
Yeah, I think it absolutely does. Amazon has been trying to grow that grocery business for a long time. That's really what spurred the acquisition of Whole Foods. The big question for all of these companies, it really comes down to the logistics model. Walmart stores, Costco stores, all of Instacart's other partners, their physical plants are optimized for retail. They're optimized for people shopping in them. Amazon's logistics business, its warehouses, are optimized for packing goods and shipping them quickly. Instacart has built its reputation because people like Instacart, they like those chains. But really at the margin, you're talking about how fast can people get in and out of the warehouse and how fast can they ship the actual products. And we're just gonna have to wait and see how that plays out with Walmart.
Right, and Instacart can essentially get you stuff at your door within 24 hours, within an hour at sometimes. But another interesting trend that we've seen in this space, especially as these habits speed up amid the pandemic, is some of the food delivery companies like DoorDash, Uber, Postmates going beyond food delivery into groceries and essentials. Do you think that they could become, real competitors in this space?
I do and I don't. I think with all of the delivery services, what we've seen is that their model in the pre-pandemic era was built around losing a large amount of money very quickly to build monopoly market share. That model doesn't scale well when there's suddenly a surge in demand and you're losing more money for every delivery you make. So I think there's going to be some rate equalization that happens across all of those services as they figure out how to be profitable in the face of demand, which is a weird thing to say, admittedly, but sort of the truth about all these services that we see. And I think that rate stabilization is going to lead to, I think, some regionalization for all these services as they pick markets where they can win as opposed to trying to be national.
Hey, Nilay, it's John. Good to see you. I think DoorDash is dangerous here. We were talking a month ago about their new partnership with Walgreens. They're big. I think scale matters in this case. But there's also this weird component here. If I'm doing a big grocery order, I'm not sure I want somebody delivering that in their Camry. Like, I expect a truck to drive up, a refrigerated truck and some nice bags and delivering all that stuff to my door. And it seems like logistics-wise, there's some value to that. But if I'm getting a little order from Walgreens or getting some food delivered, that's different. I think there's subscription possibilities embedded here. I mean, this is going to take some time to play out, and it's not clear what Instacart's structure is, right?
Yeah, I mean, Instacart is your classic gig economy play, right? They've got people working as contractors who are literally shopping in stores for you. That comes back to my point earlier about the logistics of the physical plants. You have to go into a Walmart store. I don't know if any of you have been in a Walmart recently. They're designed to make you buy more stuff. They're designed for retailing. They're not designed for efficiently getting items into a car and out the door. So I think if you see those bigger operations come in and say, okay, we're designed to efficiently do this, like Amazon, a truck is going to come up. It's going to seem official. You do have some opportunity for consumer differentiation, whereas the local restaurant, the local bodega, the specialty goods, that might be a more personal hand-delivered touch. But I think really this is going to come down to rates. Can any of these companies manage their delivery cost structures without just killing themselves? And to be clear, up until this point, none of them have really managed to do it.
Yeah, and I guess it raises the question, is this a winner-take-all market, or do there need to be two players? Because right now we see many, many players going into this space, the last-mile delivery, right?
Yeah, I mean, again, all the economics of almost every one of these service companies, Uber, DoorDash, Instacart, you name it, have been based on burning cash to a winner-take-all position. I think the reason Jeff Bezos was naming his competitors in front of Congress a couple weeks ago is because the scrutiny of those dynamics is very high. CEOs don't like to say they have competitors until there's an antitrust hearing, and then everyone and their mother is a competitor to Amazon, which is basically Bezos' point. So if the market dynamics are forcing winner take all, but the regulatory dynamics are forcing some competition, I think we're going to see some weird breaks in the market.